Hi everyone, welcome to the landscape here at Strawbery Banke Museum. 4th of July weekend is upon us. Now, agriculture had a significant part in fueling prosperity in our early nation after the Revolutionary War. While early Americans were still locked in and dependent on the colonial market economy, American merchants and farmers began establishing more independence with their developing access to agricultural innovation, natural resources, and the creation of new plant varieties. Developing agriculture in our early nation began to add more independence for localized commerce while giving the nation more of a competitive seat at the table for international trade.
Native strawberries developed certainly over the years as breeders and merchants were working together, including a strawberry seen here, Keen seedling, developed in 1806 on July 3rd. Here's Marshall strawberry out of Massachusetts. Farm technology really kick-started a lot of development with agriculture and certainly working with the merchants, developing prosperity over the years, including Jefferson's plow, which was introduced, seen here. Over the years here in Portsmouth, lots of development, certainly with maritime trade and more commerce, developing all the way to the 19th century, seen here in Market Square.
Now, I love making historical connections as I cook, as I experiment with different ingredients coming out of the garden, different foodways recipes. This is a really easy way to make these historical connections to how we establish more and more agriculture in early America, including our strawberries here. So today I'm going to teach you how to make mocktails and, if desired, cocktails with your favorite spirits for holiday weekends or really any occasion. And again, I'll be utilizing Marshall strawberry and apple mint for a simple syrup. Now, for simple syrups, all you really need is equal parts water to sugar, 1-to-1 ratio. All right, you'll need a sieve or filter to finish off your simple syrup after we use the stovetop. I'll show you that procedure, and a little bit of water if you want to dilute your mocktail or cocktail at the very end. Let's get right into it. This is going to be fun. Now, the first thing to do is simmer the water. All right, so I'm going to just pour the water in, okay, 2 cups, and get that going. Okay, now once you have a simmer, a low boil, we're going to add the sugar and reduce the heat. You're going to want to stir up to, certainly, so we don't burn that sugar, hence reducing the heat slightly. So bring to boil, add sugar, reduce to simmer. So what we want to do is just make sure the sugar dissolves. So you're going to want to wait just a few minutes until the sugar kind of disappears, dissolves within that water. You can actually see most of that has already dissolved. Almost ready to add our flavor. So once your sugar is fully dissolved, we're actually going to turn off the heat, muddle our ingredients. That gets the oils and sugars out. And then for leaves, you really want to tear things up and maybe even crunch and really muddle, okay? Otherwise, you won't get a lot of those flavors out, all right? I'm not sure if we need all of this mint, okay? So heat is off, and you're gonna wanna actually remove it from the heat, even better than turning off the heat, because we certainly don't wanna burn our ingredients, okay? And then everything goes in, all right? Okay, so now we have those strawberries and the mint in that dissolved sugar in the water, okay? Now basically you're gonna allow this to seep, okay, in to that very simple syrup, off the heat, all right? Okay, so once your concoction has cooled down, I at least steep it for 10 minutes or even longer. It all depends on how strong you like your flavors. You can actually wait till it cools down and kind of taste it, and then certainly steep it for longer periods of time if you want stronger aromatics and flavors. Okay, so we're gonna actually pour that through the sieve. You can actually see that looking really good, and I kid you not, these aromas are absolutely amazing with that mint and strawberry. So this is going through our filter or sieve right into the mason jar. Okay, just pour slowly if you're working with coarse material. Okay, we'll let that drain a little bit, but look at that amazing color. Just awesome. All right, look at that beautiful color. Just amazing how strawberries impart that awesome rose color. And you're gonna wanna cool your simple syrup in the fridge, okay? So that's one mason jar batch. So fortunately, I've got a batch of another flavored simple syrup that's already cool. So I'll display just this simple method of a mocktail, and certainly add in your spirits if desired. Now this one is made of muddled sage and muddled lemon. Really, really nice. So grab a glass. Unfortunately, I don't have any ice, otherwise I'd be pouring over ice on a warm summer day like this. I'm just gonna make a simple mocktail, all right? So, I wish I had ice again. So a little bit of soda water and a little bit of syrup. That's about it. So a little bit of syrup goes a long way, okay? And you can always add more, all right? And soda on top, all right? And I usually kind of experiment with the ratios. But again, if you're making a cocktail with spirits, add your spirit 1/3, a little bit of simple syrup, and then finish things off with a soda.
Happy holiday weekend, everyone. This is Strawbery Banke.